and welcome to day 9 of the 12 days of Christmas and how to get to the closing table. So today I want to talk to you guys about incorporated entities. If your client wants to purchase a property in the name of their LLC or their corporation or anything like that, they will need to put that on the contract. It's best to do that from the get-go. If you're trying to buy a HUD home or a bank-owned home and they put the contract in their name, their individual name, and then later they decide that they want to hold title as a company or a corporation, they won't be able to change it. On a normal GLAR contract, you can change that, but it makes it easiest if we know from the get-go how they will hold title. If they are going to purchase the property as an LLC or a corporation, they need to talk to the lender and make sure that that's okay. It might be that they have to purchase the property in their names individually and then just quick claim it over to their company after closing. So it's best to make sure that they sign the contract the way that they need to sign it so that we can do the title search based on who the actual holder, who's going to hold title. Also, if you are working with a seller and they want to, they have the property and it's held in an LLC, you should get a copy of the deed to make sure who actually owns the property and that they sign accordingly. We also need to make sure that the person who's signing has the right to sign for the company. So if there's 5 members and you've only talked to one of them, you might not really be able to represent them. It might be that they're not all on board with selling. Usually they are, but you just want to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row. The other thing is if they are in good standing, you can go to the Secretary of State for wherever they have incorporated the LLC or the corporation and see if they are active and in good standing. As a seller, if they are not in good standing and they don't plan on using the company anymore, they can actually transfer the property out without having to reinstate and do a bunch of other things. However, if they've got some other companies and they just forgot to file their annual report, maybe they forgot to file it 4 years ago and they have not been in good standing for some time, they will need, if they plan on still using that LLC or corporation, they will need to reinstate the company or corporation with the Secretary of State. And in Kentucky, what that means is you will have to get approval from the Department of Revenue to make sure that they've been paying their taxes as well. So it's not as easy as just filing a form. It's a little expensive, and if they do have to wait to make sure that Kentucky Revenue says they're in good standing before the Secretary of State will do it, it could take a little while. So you don't want to find that out after you've signed the contract. You want to find that out when you're taking the listing so they can be getting that stuff in the works. Please make sure that your clients, do decide if they want to, however they're going to be taking title or transferring it out, that you've looked at it, that they have everything that they need, and that they have the power to sell. So we are always happy to take a look at that stuff, help you navigate that. Sometimes you just need someone to walk you through the very first time of looking and to see what it is you're actually looking for. We are more than happy to help you out with that. Just give us a call, and again, that's one of those things that's going to make you look really good when you go to an appointment to say, hey, this is what we're going to need. These are the steps we still need to take, or hey, you're good to go. Let's move forward. Let's roll with it. All right. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you tomorrow.